In this step-by-step video, I will show you how you can undertake a course on ebz.com. So you first have to go to the courses list, certificate courses list, and you have to choose your preferred course to undertake. And to buy the product, you have to add to the cart. Once you add to the cart, you click the button view cart, and here you have to check whether the course which you selected is here and the quantity is right. If it is not correct, you can correct it and check the amount. Okay. And if you have any discount coupon, you can use that discount coupon. So you have this cart total, and you have to proceed to checkout. So when you check out, you will get this screen in the checkout. Okay. So here also, if you are already an old customer of evz.com, you can use this link to log in. Okay. In that case, the process of account creation is not required, and you can check out using your login. If you are a new customer, you have to fill all these details because you cannot check out without creating an account. This account creation is automatic. What you have to do, you have to put your name, company name. If it is there, it is not mandatory. Very important, you have to put your country, choose your country, which country you belong to, your address, your city, your state, your zip code, phone number, email ID, and you have to use some password which you can remember here. So what will happen is that your email ID and your password will be your login details. In addition to this email ID, one user ID will be sent to your email also. You can either use your email ID as a user ID, or you can use the user ID sent to you by email. So this is a very, very important step. So friends, after you make the payment, you will get this kind of screen. So it will say, thank you, your order has been received. It will give you the order number, date of the order, email ID which you have used, amount, and the payment method. And it will tell you the course which you have bought, what is the price, and how much you have paid. And it will say you, congratulations, you can now start watching the course. Please go to my account page and go to dashboard to access the enrolled courses. Click the course you want to watch. So this message will be there in the checkout. And you can also check your billing address, your name, your address, your number, mobile number, and the email ID which you have used. So this is after the payment has been made, and this page confirms that your payment has been processed. So if the course does not mention any start date, it means automatically you can start undertaking the course immediately. So what I will do after this checkout, I will straight away go to my account page. And since I have checked out, my account was created automatically, and I'm automatically logged in unless I log out. So when I go to my account, I will see that I am already logged in. Okay. So in this my account page, you have the link for orders, how many orders you have placed in the past. Complete history of the order will be there. You can even download your receipt from here. Then you have another link which takes you to your dashboard, and then you can check your contact information which you have filled. If there is any discrepancy in the contact information, you can modify from here, and then you have got a logout link. You can log out from the account, and here it is mentioning that thank you for shopping with us. Your account has been charged and your transaction is successful. We will be processing your order soon. But actually, the order is processed immediately. It is auto processed. And here, your user ID, your name will be mentioned, whatever name you have given. And from here also, you can log out. And it will give you some instructions here from your account dashboard. You can view your recent orders, manage your shipping and billing address, and edit your password and account details. So you can edit your password and account details from here. So here also, again, there is a link to go to the dashboard. And from here, if you want, you can go to the complete list of courses which are available on ebz.com. And if you click the course which you have bought here also, you can start the course by going to the, and the best way to start the course is from the dashboard. So there are several links here from which you can go to your dashboard. So let us go to the dashboard. So here you will find this dashboard is there. It will have your user ID, which may be your name. And it will also have the place where you can put your picture. And it will tell you that how many courses you are enrolled and how many courses you have completed if you have already completed any course. And if it is not completed, then it will be an active course. So for example, in this case, I have purchased one course and I was immediately enrolled by the admin. So I can undertake this course. So to go to the enrolled course, I will press enrolled courses and I will see that the course which I had purchased is here. On this course, I am already enrolled. So what I will do, I will press this course and I will reach the course page, which will have complete details about the course. So here you will find the introductory video of the course, the external video, and you will find the title of the course, the name of the instructor, the level of the course, and you can share this course on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter. You can do that here. It will tell you the duration and the number of students which are already enrolled and the date on which this course was updated. So courses at ebz.com are continuously and regularly updated with new topics, new articles, new examples. So that's a continuous process at ebz.com. And you will find the description of the course here. And you will also see here, it will tell you that what are the different materials which are included in this course, what all are available to you in this course. And it will also have, you know, the points that what are the things which I will learn in this course. You can also see this whole structure of topics and lessons. So these are all topics here, and within the topics, you will find different lessons, which will be either text lessons or video lessons. And you will get in between the quizzes, which may be graded or ungraded. So now let us start the course and see what you have to do when you start the course. So for example, I press this, continue to the lesson or the course. So what I will do, I will first look at the first topic, which is introduction to the course. And with each topic, which is in normally blue color, you will find that this topic is in blue color, so which says that it is a topic. And the one which is in black color is basically the lesson within the topic. So what you will see here, that in the topic of the course, there is a question mark on the right side. And when you press this question mark, you will get the summary of this topic, that what is this topic is all about. And when you press it again, this summary will go. And then you press on the topic itself. You will find the lessons in that topic. So for example, here it is only one lesson which contains the introductory academic video of the course, which will tell you that what are the different topics which are covered in this course and any instruction which is there for the students. So that video is there. And in the next topic, you will see that you have got many lessons. So some lessons are video lessons and some lessons are text lessons. So here you will find on the right side, there is a green right symbol, which indicate that you have already read this lesson or video, you have already watched the video. So once you read a particular text lesson or the video, you have to press this complete lesson button. So when you do that, when you press this complete lesson button, the system will know that you have already completed this course, and after that you press the next button. So when you press next button, you reach the next lesson, which can be a text lesson or a video lesson, or it may be a quiz also. So this is how the system will know, and you will also know that you have already completed these lessons and you can see your progress. So next time when you come back to the course, you will already know that this topic has been already covered by you. So you can go to the next topic. For example, here I have already completed one topic, so I can go to this topic, and which is a text topic, and here you press next, and here you come to the video lesson, right? So here in this video lesson, what I see that I have to press the play button. So here, sometimes what happens is that when you press the play button, your audio and video should be very clear, and you can maximize also. And you can also press this button to make it full screen. You can do that. But sometimes what happens that the video is visible, but there is no audio. It happens sometimes. In which case, if there is no audio, you press the stop button and again press the play button. So when you do that, audio will come back. Sometimes it happens that sometimes there is no audio, so you have to press the stop button and play button again. So audio will come. So this is how it is to be done. So by doing this thing, for example, here when my video is complete, I will press the complete lesson button, and when I do that, you will see that this button will disappear. And when this button is disappeared, it will come here. This button will come here in green right symbol, which will say that you have already completed this particular lesson. So then you will press the next button and you will reach the next lesson, which will be a text lesson or a video lesson. So this is how you have to complete this whole course. And how do you undertake a quiz? So I will show you. So quiz can be graded or ungraded. Ungraded means it will not be counted in your final result. Graded means it will be counted in your final result. So when you go to the quiz, you will find something like this. So it will have quiz number. It will tell you whether it is graded or not graded. It will tell you the course under which this quiz is there. It will not tell you that which lesson it is there, but you will already know because you know the sequence. So you will know that this quiz is part of this lesson or topic. So here it will tell you that there is only one question. There can be more than one question in a quiz. And how many attempts are required. It will tell you that, for example, here, if I, for example, press answer number 3, and when I submit the quiz, I will find that my answer is not correct. So this red color will show you that you have failed in the first attempt. So your first attempt was not successful. So in which case you have one more attempt remaining. So you press the start quiz button again, and again you attempt this quiz. Suppose I attempt the answer number 2, and when I submit in the second attempt, what I find that in the second attempt, my answer is correct. So if I press the details here, what I find in this detail is that it will tell you that my answer is correct. The given answer is this, and the correct answer is this, and it will tell you the date and time when this quiz was attempted, the question number, and it will tell you that I have got the 1 mark for the correct answer. So this is how a quiz is to be attempted.